All right, need to work on the truck. And what? Look at her Mother's Day present. Look at that grin on her face.
Air fryer lid.
Air fryer lid for her Instapot. To turn her Instapot into an air fryer. What else did she get? Well, she got this. This is so you can turn your Instapot into a slow cooker. What else did she get? Freaking book. She can read that. What else? An egg boil hard boiler. Happy Mother's Day. Only because she puts up with you. And I got me some new flip-flops. That's it. Oh,
And a battery.
And a battery for the truck. We did finally get a battery for the truck. So now we're going to put the battery in. That'll be the first order of business. And April's down here helping. Hi, April. Yeah.
Can hook that battery up.
I'm hooking it up. So we're going to get a battery. I went over to Napa and just got a regular old battery. Got the cheap one at Napa. The cheap one at Napa is still $100 freaking. Ooh. Yeah, I can't lift it like that. I'm not strong no more. Here we go. Just lift it straight across. Oh, look at that pretty thing. So, got some other news. They're on a rampage here at this freaking trailer. I'm being told that the owner came by and he didn't like that this truck is sitting here because it looks like it, because it's a project truck and it looks I guess it makes the park look bad or some shit like that, you know. And stuff like that is really kind of bothering me because my house don't look like that over there. And then there's a guy down at the end of the street that he's got like motorcycles in the yard, a freaking trailer, he's got junk behind his house, he's just put in a new shed, he's got stuff all over the place. And I'm getting picked on because I have a truck in the driveway. And I told him, it's licensed and insured. You hit my truck, it's insured. If my truck hits you, it's insured. And it's got a license. So I don't know. It's fucking, you know, shit like that just really pisses you off. Really makes you want to go all postal on somebody. So anyway, I told him, I was like, anytime you want, come by. I can start the truck. I can move it forward and backwards. It's a functional truck. And I can now. I can actually pick it up and do that. So that's why we're putting the battery in today, so that we can make sure that we can start it. That'll also give us the ability to go ahead and run power wire from the front to the back so that we can hook up compressors. And I'm going to get all that lined out this weekend. I'm going to get the front end buttoned up because there's one more thing I have to do to the front end before I would be comfortable actually airing it up and driving it around the block. So that I need to do, and that's what we're going to get started. So I got the battery. We're going to take the old battery out, put the new battery in. That way we can go ahead and get it started. It hasn't been started in a little while, and get it warmed up. So let's get that done. Boom, battery out, battery in. Let's get this shit together. Let's get this show started, where the truck started. I had to get the airline out so I can air this truck up. Woo, man, it starts right up with that battery. Like there's nothing wrong with it. It runs really nice. Got the front end aired up. It's going to take probably about 130 psi for it to air the front up. The back, I don't know, it's probably only about 20 pounds, 10 to 20 pounds to air up the back. I haven't actually put a gauge on it just yet, but I know you guys want to see the pinion angle, so I'm going to go ahead and give that to you here in just a second. Let me go get my my gauge. Thought I'd show the house that I'm talking about. Right after this house, this guy's got 2 vehicles in the driveway. That's fine, but he's got 2 motorcycles on the curb, trailer. I take this off. He's got that building. He's all full up right there. And then we get out here, and he's not really taking care of everything, but so over there towards the back, you can kind of see some trash and shit. And then it's just everything else. There's a whole bunch of people in here that got shit everywhere. I'm just trying to defend myself. I mean, I keep my shit clean and I'm working on my things. But it just irritates the shit out of me that they're going to pick on me about something like that. You know, Starbucks is finally open. I'm in line. Let me show you the rest of the line. Yep. This shit goes all the way around the building. We all can't handle it. We gotta have it. I'm going nuts over here. In my second day in a row sitting in this line. Oh yeah, freaking Starbucks. All right, had to get everything set up. Oh look, went ahead and wired up my, guess you could call it a valve block. Yeah, valve manifold. Wired it up so that it's all there, and then all these wires come around over to here. I've got these separated so that this is the front right now and this is the back. I've got a third one that eventually I'll put the front on left and right, and then the rear will be on just one. But then that way with this right now I can hit this and make the front go up or down, and then the back can also go, let's see, I like this. You watch the back go down, and then I hit it and the back can go up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to air it all the way up right here so I can, whoop. I'm going to air it all the way up to where I'm going to be riding at on the front. So the front will ride basically right there, which is where I want it to ride. And then the back, as you can see, is all the way up. Now, in order so that we know exactly what the pinion is doing, I went ahead and I stacked a couple pieces of metal flat. That way it could give a true reading. Otherwise, it sits up on the front universal piece, whatever it is. But anyway, remember, the ground is about, I want to say, anywhere from 3 to 5 degrees off. So it's sitting at 4 degrees right now. Let me set this. See, I'm going to put this tripod right in this little area right here. That way we can watch how much the pinion changes up to down. Right now it's at full lift and it's sitting at about 4 degrees. So that's actually level if I was sitting on level ground. You follow me now? Because sitting on level ground, it would be almost at 0. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let all the air out and then bring it all the way back up in the rear only. And we'll see how much it changes from all the way down to all the way up. There it is. You'll have to tell me how that went because I couldn't see. But I'm thinking it should have been like 5 degrees difference. And about halfway in between there, sitting at probably about plus 2 degrees is going to be about ride height. Let me throw it up at ride height because right now it's all the way up. So what I'll end up doing is bringing it down. That's about right. So yeah, it'll be sitting at probably about -2, right around in there. So you're looking at about 5 degrees difference from all the way dropped to all the way up. And that right now is where it's sitting, barely off the ground. And that's how I'll end up riding. So now I got to figure out what I'm going to do next. I think I went and got parts to be able to put a T in place for the brake lines, and I can eliminate that. And I've got my other kits. I went to storage and had to pull all that out of storage, so now I can cut off the pieces here and put some new stuff on, and also be able to bleed the brakes. So that's my next venture. That way I can start getting this thing moved around. I feel accomplished. I haven't gotten the brakes bled, but with my flaring tool I was able to get the new fittings on and that T in place. So now that is set up for just straight braking. I still have to bleed all the lines and get all that pulled through there, but other than that, I'm looking really good. It's going to be easy to bleed the lines considering it's right there and it's right here. No bed on there really makes it easy. They want me to put the bed on there, but I ain't gonna put the bed on here. It's a freaking legal truck. Why do I need to put a bed on it? Anyway, they can kiss my ass. At least for now they can. I still have this set up here. Actually, it's over here on the ground. See? With a couple airlines, and then that way I can. But yeah, I've got this set up here. I got the front swept. Truck's moved back farther. I'm not sure how much more I'm going to get done. Like I said, there's something I need to do to the front end here. I'm probably going to get that done tonight. And then I still need to start on the air management, but everything else kind of took precedence over that, and getting stuff done that I needed to get on here. I still need to do some more finish welds on that right there, but that'll come later, or if I get the welder out today in the next 30 minutes or so. And now I want to take me a break. Cheers everybody. This is why my videos are not made for children. My whole channel ain't made for children. Made for my children. Made for America children. But if your children is a pansy, no, I'm just playing. Everybody's got their own way of raising their children. That's why I chose to put my channel as not for children. All right, I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna drink my beer. I'm gonna relax. And my back's hurting. My fingers are cramping. Hell, my fingers are cramping from holding the phone up right now to just shoot this video. So I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna turn on some music, and I'm gonna relax. Just stare at my shit and think about what the hell I'm gonna eat tonight. It is Saturday night. There's a con in Russellville, Arkansas, and we really wanted to go. But my back hurts. I'm tired. I've been working on this shit all day, playing with my kid. I don't feel like going nowhere. To me, I want to get that truck built. I want to get that truck done, and with all the little things that I'm having to do to it, it's taking up my time, and I want to get it done. You don't get done if you don't do it. Okay, done talking. Cheers. Well, it's still Sunday, but I took this opportunity to give the Toyota a nice buff and polish. Try to get a lot of it knocked out. It came out really pretty. In person, you can see the flaws, but other than that, I mean, I think it just turned out amazing. So pretty. So still going to change that out. I am going to go back to the original, to the aftermarket steering wheel, but there's some modifications that I want to make to it and clean it up, make it look better than it does now. And then we'll get this steering wheel off of here. I was going to work on the front end to get that, but it's Mother's Day. We did put the plate in the front, so then that way when they drive by, they can look at it and be like, oh, well, shoot. Can't tell them to get it out of here. I'm gonna start working a little bit on the exactly where I'm gonna be putting the air management here in just a little bit. It's to be a non-work day because I did have a load to go get, but it's not ready. So if it's not ready, then I can't pick it up. So I'm taking advantage of the time that I'm at the house, spending time with my family. Mom came over and my wife, and we're all sitting around enjoying together before I have to get out of here. So I guess I'm going to start putting a few things in place and see where everything could actually go on, and then I'll show you a little bit of that once I get it lined up. She's so little.
Baby, help. You're an ass. It's Mother's Day. You're supposed to help the mama in the family.
So anyway, we're sitting here just enjoying ourselves. Our daughter went to Grandma's house. Mom came over and we ate Gina's Mother's Day cupcake that Mom brought her. I was sitting here messing with this steering wheel. I got a bunch of there was a bunch of excess glue and whatnot around the outside edges, so I went around the outside edges and cleaned it up just a little bit. It's not absolutely perfect, but it's way better than what it was. Stole my wife's black nail polish so I could clean up around the inside edges so that it looks good. I still would like to polish it down, but I don't have any polish just yet. I'm going to get some and then use it with my Dremel. I ordered a new spacer for it. I'll end up repainting this black so that that spacer will be bolted to that. I do have the horn piece in here. All I got to do is solder on a wire right here coming through in the other direction, and I also ordered a horn piece that will bolt onto the top of this, and then we can get this steering wheel back into the truck. I looked on eBay, and you can get these steering wheels for 130 bucks new. I've spent $50 on the new spacer and the horn button kit. I spent like 50 bucks to update this one with the pieces that are needed. All that stuff should be in the next couple of weeks, and then I'll get this steering wheel back on there. So that's going to conclude this video. I didn't get anything else done. I started to put some stuff out there to look at where I was going to put the air management. I've got a really good idea, but I'm not going to show you guys just yet because I want to be fully mentally ready. And but damn, that truck's looking good, all polished up. Oh my god, I'm really in love with it. There was a lot of excess residue that came off when we polished it. It was absolutely filthy, the towels that we ended up doing. So, but all right, you guys enjoy the rest of your Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. You're not gonna say Happy Mother's Day?
Happy Mother's Day.
It's not a picture. You don't just smile for a video.
Shut up.
So, thumbs up, comment at the bottom, and we will see you guys on the midweek video. Oh, I didn't have no load, so I'm here for the night. I leave first thing in the morning. Later, guys. Freaks.